I used to have them, and they did work, but I have no discipline in maintaining them. So keep on doing them, not maintaining them, but keep on doing them. And yeah, so probably the only thing that I still do, but not every day, is Tibetan exercises. And now I implement that I do 3 times workout per week, but it's like, let's say, it should be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but this week I'll do it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So hey everybody, hello, welcome to the new podcast. It's number 4, Night Ignition podcast.
All right.
So yeah, a couple of updates to stream. If you saw, I'm affiliate to Triumph Chairs and to Mlacom Performance Computers. So that is rolling now in a video. It's not there and everything. So that's new. And what else is new? Yeah, for the next week we will have reinforcements with us. We talked to 2 ladies, so we'll see if they will join us. They both say yes, so now we need to have a meeting and present everything and see if we can work together and how we can work. So it's gonna be 2 women, 2 men, just like we designed in the beginning, but didn't have the opposite sex yet with us. Anyway, tonight's topic is habits and comfort zone. So Alex is gonna lead that. He's the master of that. I'm the guy who doesn't like that. It's like my back my back is already hurting just thinking about it, and my mind is like all heavy. Yeah. Please reboot
I'm
me.
so excited, man.
So yeah, what else? What to do? I need to open the drive. A lot of new things is happening. We're just installing also Trello for the team. So team, get ready. Everything will be more structured.
Yeah, they don't know it yet, but
you will know it on Sunday on the meeting. Yeah. So go.
Let's start.
Yeah, Yerne opens up. That is done. The word it goes to you, Alexinho.
Well, okay. First of all, can we talk about what is habit for us? So I think, can you share your point of view of what is habit and how do you feel when someone says to you word habit?
To me. Oh
yeah, to you. Yeah, you start and then I will
okay, cool.
Tell you how I see the habits,
Yeah, great point. So that is nice, Chad, that you are saying. Yeah, one new thing before I answer that. So I put the exclamation mark podcast. That is now in comment. So if you would type that in chat, I put what is the topic and how the podcast will go. So I will say it now out loud. It will go always that the first hour, only me and Alex or other co-hosts will be talking, about the topic. And you guys can share, you guys can comment, you guys can ask questions. And we will all get to those things after 1 hour is done. Why is that? Because we want to pack these 1 hours to have it separate for the YouTube, so it doesn't go the whole stream on the YouTube, but only that first hour. That podcast is really concentrated, and other people can listen to it, like really, narrow it down. Yeah, and then we will have all the debate and answering questions, and creating a new topic for next week. That is what we're gonna do together. But the podcast 1 hour goes like that, so we can then also extract audio file and put it on the other platforms in time that will come. So that is it. Yeah, GG Jake P, just do it. So yeah, okay. What is my point of view on habits? It's something that it bounds you. It's like it puts limits on you, and it's always comes from the past. To me, habit is like a tradition. I have these 2 things the same, and that is all making the past, and whatever happens in the past and doesn't need to influence on us now. So yeah, I guess that is my point of view on habits and on tradition as well. I don't believe in tradition. I see tradition something the stupidest thing man could ever say. This is traditional. Well, yeah, why are you doing the same thing that people are doing 100 years ago? They drove, what kind of car 100 years ago? Now we have cars that go 500 kilometers per hour. So yeah, that is it. I see something that is bounding you down. That is my point of view.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You
Uh,
you are all you're right. And can you say for yourself that you have some habits or no?
uh, uh, I used to have them, and they did work, but I have no discipline in maintaining them. So keep on doing
Okay.
them, not maintaining them, but keep on doing them. And yeah, so probably the only thing that I still do, but not every day, is Tibetan exercises. And now I
Okay.
implement that I do 3 times workout per week, but it's like, let's say, it should be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but this week I'll do it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So
Okay.
those are
Great.
those are
I like everything you said, because
besides
my
habits in streaming. That is one part that is there. Oh, we have date
yeah,
nights. Mrs. JP, just my wife is here with us, guys. Uh,
yeah,
so so that is my habit.
yeah,
Date night 1 time per week. Yeah.
yeah. So my point of view of on habits, what I learned from my experience is that habits are like lifestyle change. What?
No. It's okay. Go.
Ah, okay.
No. It's okay.
But
I've just made. Let me say, it's the first time we're doing it. Chat, you go wild. You comment. You ask questions. We will get to
yeah,
that at 10 o'clock, like we said. That's
we will not leave
uh,
anyone
yeah.
hanging on it. Okay, yeah. So how I see habits. Habits for me are like lifestyle change. Um, for me, for the better, because uh, everyone have habits. Everyone, if they think about, what do you do in the morning? First thing, you're like you have automation things to do. So when you get up, what do you do? And that is your habit. Someone get up from the bed and do the meditation. Someone is going, I don't know, drink a coffee, like coffee zombie. I'm just telling those guys coffee zombies in the morning, because they will not wake up until they get a cup of coffee. And that's okay too. And habit is also, how you go to the work every day. So if you think about it, every day you go to work. If you have a car, I believe that 95% of people are going to work from the same time, the same place, and the same road, and they do not question about it. So that is a habit. Habit is like something that is automated in your subconscious brain, and you do it like without knowing it. And why are you seeing the habit in a way that is traditional and that is bounding to you? Because I think you are referring to the habit that is not your habit at this moment. But if you think about habit, you correct me if I'm wrong, but when I say what is habit to you and you say that it's bothering you, if you go deeper, I think that if you think about, okay, I need to exercise every day, that is bothering you, because you are not doing it subconsciously. And I believe that habits for me are like this is never ending story. Even though you get new habit in your life, and that's it, that is now new automated habit. And from that point of view, you can go upper, you can go up to upgrade that habit, or no, or you can change some other habit that you have. So I think that that habit for importance of habits is for me that you can divide them into two sides. One is habit that supports your lifestyle, that you want to have, and that you a person that you want to become, because habit is a behavior behavior, yeah, that you are doing it every day. And or you don't, or the habit doesn't support your way of living, in a good way, or in a empowerment way. So that's for the beginning. How do you think about
Okay.
that?
Nah, I think that's legit what you said. It's so we are having habits that are supporting the life that we want to live, or the life that what makes us happy, and like taking care of your body supports you on a long term. You can change, you can face more how to say, different things, and you can face them easily. Or if you are not taking care of your body, then some tasks might be, you might get tired in the middle of the day and falling asleep because your body is not in shape. So yeah, that is
Yeah. And the
okay.
point of view for the habits and for the things and for the other topic that we have like co-topic is a comfort zone. And I think that those things are very good connected. And the comfort zone is also playing a big role in creating habits. And we will talk about comfort zone also today. So yeah, we will connect with habits today. So yeah, good. So I think that I can share my story, how I get my habits and why I believe in creating habits that sticks. Like philosophy of having habits to support your day and support your life, not to be bounded with the habits. If somebody says to me now that I don't have time to do some habits that I want to have, for me that is, sorry for the expression, bullshit, because habits are the things that are ground support for your day to be, to next level, to be in excellence mode, and to be top performer. That is for me what habit is.
Okay,
And
let's hear it,
yeah.
how it was for you before you installed habits and during installing habits, and how is it now?
Yeah, before my life was like roller coaster. I was like every day I haven't I didn't slept. Went to bed at 10, 11, 12. I didn't have the bedtime. I didn't have purpose in the beginning of the day. So when I wake up, I didn't know what to do. I'm just reacting to things. So my life was not, how I say, not in control, but not the way that I wanted to be.
Hmm.
Not like I'm living now. And
What was the
so
impact
I
then?
was, yeah,
So
impact
what you're
was, yeah,
saying is that your life was not designed by you, but like you said, you were just reacting to things, and maybe brush your teeth in
yeah,
between because that is a good thing that we were
yeah,
taught since the little kids. Yeah.
yeah. So my repeated things were like, I don't know, getting up, and I was like, I was not a morning person, not at all. So I didn't. For me, if you said to me, I don't know, on February that I will get up at 5 or 6 a.m., I was like, are you crazy? This is impossible for me, because I before 8 o'clock I didn't get up. And yeah, but the impact that had in my life was that I was constantly running through the day. I was like reacting to things. I was like checking. First thing that I did in the morning was checking my phone, checking my social media, my emails, and I was like, when I saw some email that was sent one day before, I instantly reacted to that. I haven't awaked, but I reacted to my day, in a way. Oh my God, I need to solve this problem right now, you know. And the clock was, I don't know, 8:15, and I needed to eat, to brush my teeth, to do my morning things, but I didn't do because I was so in a hurry, and and that kind of momentum that I got in the morning, the whole day was collapsing because I was late for things. I was not when I was performing and doing things, I was like nervous. I didn't have. I'm just talking now that nasty and the ugly stuff that made me. I can cover things up, like putting a mask on and to pretend that nothing is happening to me, and I can talk my way out. But
Hmm.
in many cases that was good. But yeah, but when I check myself, I just said to myself, damn, I'm lying to myself also, and that's not working. And then the coronavirus came, and my life collapsed immediately. Like, you cannot go out, you can be here, and I must, take care of the company and stuff. And I was like 2 weeks, 14 days in the house, in my apartment. I didn't went out. I didn't do anything. I was just on the telephone and on computer, and that's it. So I didn't train. I didn't eat regularly. I didn't sleep regularly. I just, it was not a good time, for me. And then one day, my friend Christina send me one picture. Do this for 30 days and you will be unrecognizable. So that is the first thing that I want to point out for the habits, the trigger point. My life was not going great, and when they say go out and train and eat healthy, blah blah blah, I was like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't, I don't like it. All the excuses that you have, and you are in comfort zone because you are feeling good in that zone, and you don't need to do anything because everything that you will do is hard in your mind. That's like behavior thinking. It's like, you can,
It
I think you
is.
can
It's
relate.
so hard,
Yeah.
Alex. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I feel
understand
you.
how hard it is.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I was in that place,
Yeah.
and I think everyone is sometimes in that place. But the trigger point is like, when I got that picture, and that in that picture it says sleep 8 hours a day, drink 2 liter waters a day, go 30 minutes out, train 3 times per week, no sugar. What was the read 30 minutes per day, something like that. And I was like, yeah, let's do that, And I said to that friend that I will not do everything from that checklist because I'm not feeling like doing it, because it's like no sugar for 30 days. Are you serious? Why I'm doing, why?
Yeah.
But okay. So if I fast forward, I got the first habit for me was training. you know I didn't felt good in my body. I just ate and I just didn't do the exercise, and I felt like crap. And that's why I decided, and I said to her, okay, every day we will train, and after training we will send pictures. So accountability body is, the first thing that I want to like to point out. And
The
because of
second
that,
one. First thing is trigger point. Second one
yeah,
is
trigger, and then
accountability body.
accountability,
Okay.
because if there was days that I got up and I said I will train in the morning, and I was like, no, I want to sleep. Oh, because I went to bed, I know, in 2 a.m. And then I was waking up at 7 8. I didn't have that time schedule, when to wake up. And I knew that she will, at 9 o'clock, she will write me, have you trained? And I was like, no, okay, I must do that for me, and for, just to not getting message for her, that it's, that she's sending me a picture of her training, and then I'm not training. What kind of support is that? And the first week is the hardest week of doing. If you're going from the dark side to that light, the first week is like, eh, you know it's really, it's nasty, it's not easy. And that's
Really?
why you need to
Okay.
come to, yeah, yeah, that's really nasty. I'm not
Okay.
bullshitting you. It's really,
No, I
I
got
went
it.
that from.
It's just that for
Yeah.
me is like first week is the easiest for me. I can do anything for a week. But after one
Yeah,
week I
because,
start questioning, oh, what's the point?
yeah, because
Yeah.
you have motivation, but the system, you don't have this.
Okay.
We will talk about that later. um so yeah, and then because we went through the first week, and then we applied everything to everything that set on that picture. We applied everything into habit, and then we said, okay, let's do this regular, and we check, ourselves. And I printed a habit tracker, and I put it on the wall so I can see it. And then I write it, what will I do in the day. And every time I went across and I see that some things are not checked, I was like, oh my God, when I will do that, So I was like learning by doing. And then I said, okay, I become passionate about it because I wanted to know I wanted to know everything about habits, so that's why I started reading the books about habits, watching podcasts, watching YouTube videos of how brain works, doing I have done the podcast, the quest of Jim Quick, brain power, how brain works. And I started to study all these things, and I put it in my, and I just give myself a challenge. So I will be a testing bunny for that, and yeah, and that's how I went, and I checked myself, how I think, how I know. And in the beginning with Christina, I was constantly on the track, and yeah, so that's it.
Okay.
So
So
that's long story short. Yeah.
how what's the impact now? It's like, what is your, just tell us quickly, and then we go through the points, like more defining
Yeah.
things, and how to say, the, I don't know, shred them down into pieces and talk about each piece. So what habits do you do now, like daily, and what is now the impact on your life?
Yeah, I do daily only those habits that I checked 66 times for the first 2 months.
Okay.
Only those are installed in me, integrated in my body. So I'm like doing, those are my new habits. So I had habits, I don't know, before March. I had, some more, I'm doing morning habits, because I found the time that is suitable for me, and that is mornings. And I take my time in the morning now for 2-3 hours, depends on a
Okay.
situation
So
that I
take us
have.
through. When do you wake up, and what is the things that you
Yeah.
do?
Usually I wake up at 6 a.m. Yeah. But now I'm not putting that in my calendar, but 6 a.m. And then my morning routine is like that. I wake up, and I have my alarm clock is like motivational speech. So I'm not turning off the alarm clock, because I'm listening when I'm waking up, and I'm listening to motivational speech. Okay. So that is the
Okay.
first thing that I do.
Gucci.
Yeah. Second thing is, like, when I don't feel like having motivational speech, I'm doing meditation. So I'm turning off the alarm clock, and I'm doing the meditation that is prepared one day before what I'm going to say to myself, if I'm not feeling like listening to some,
Mhm.
motivational speech. So that's it. Then I get up, and I have prepared water by my bed, and I drink water, and then I stand up. I made my bed, like really made my bed, and then I say to my one affirmation thing, that is, today is gonna be a great day. I put myself in superhero pose, like Superman, my favorite, and I say today is gonna be a great day. Why am I doing that? I will explain that all later. But I'm setting myself in the morning before I check phone. That's my first things that I do. And then I go to bathroom, brush my teeth with left hand, because I want to connect left and right side of the brain. And then I come to back to my room, and then I do my insanity workout exercise. After that, I go to shower myself, and then I check my phone for a bit, but I don't react. It's my mission to not react to things. I'm learning myself how not to react. So yeah. So I'm checking this, and then I have 30 minutes of educating myself. So I'm doing this something for my brain. So I educate myself on a topic that is, you know, for me at that point important. That's it. Currently, I'm in 30-day quest, in starting 30-day quest of Lisa Nichols, Speak and Inspire, because I want to be a better speaker. And that's it. After that, I'm planning my day. So I'm writing myself 3 important things of the day, like 3 thoughts, not frogs, but thoughts, like nasty stuff. And if I'm not having at 8:30 team meeting, I am doing my time span of from 9 to 11 is like regularly for the things that I don't want to do, but I'm doing it anyway, and I'm without phone. You cannot get me. Even though if you contact me, I will not answer from 9 to 11. If you get me, it's like I'm not doing this in that way because I'm having like another thing, you know. But the thing that I need to do is like having a difficult meeting, having a difficult task for me, and morning when I get the momentum of my morning exercise, I'm doing that thing because my focus and my mind is clear then, and nobody bugs me because in Slovenia it's like till 9 a.m. nobody ever contacts you because they are also doing their morning routines in the job. So if I'm responding at 11 after 11, I'm still very quick, you know. So my focus is that by 11 I'm done with the day. So if I'm not doing anything, if I play all day video games, I have done my work, you know, for today. And that's what habits means to me, you know. So that's are my habits.
So our meeting, which
Now,
was today, today 10 to 11, it was actually the hardest
it was
thing
like
you have to
creating
do in the
something,
day.
but I don't know because it is Corona. I don't have so much work to do, so I'm like adjustable because I said to you if you can do 10:30 or you know, but you know get me on 10 to 10.
Yeah,
So,
I just said you said the difficult things are that. So it's funny that you said our meeting is the difficult one, but it is.
No, it's not. It's fun thing, but yeah, it's
but
it
it's
has
still in
to
a
be
way.
done.
Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
done, and in a way it is because you're creating something. We're doing this newly. We're not the edges to it. It's not like we are doing it for 10 years or 1 year experience. So yeah, it's okay. Makes sense. Okay, cool. So let's now decide, like, shred these things. You said or just said one thing. How is it impacting your life now? These habits. What is the immediate impact, like, on who you are during the day and how you approach people with this, or anything, like how you approach situations in life because of these morning habits?
Yeah. Now at this time now.
Yeah.
Okay. I have more clear mind. I don't react to things, because everything that's happening, it's not, like I'm not in drama mode, not in panic mode. Because I have my mind can absorb and my body can absorb much things because of exercising. I feel I have my self-esteem on a higher level than I had before. And because of exercising, when you train your body, it's like fueling him for the nasty things for the day if they come to you. And you can be more in your power. If you are not feeling good in your body, you will be reacting. I think that's I was reacting when I didn't feel
I can agree
good
to
about
that.
myself.
I can agree to that. It's the same for me.
So that's the other impact. And my leadership of me, of being leader of myself, and what I want to, who am I for the world, is like on a higher scale because I'm capable of doing several things at the time, like multitasking. And I can accept much more information than before. I can, process them, and I cannot, and they don't touch me in a way of, I don't know, to go into drama. I just said that. Yeah, I just said that before.
Yeah.
So that's the impact. I have more clearer, more confident, better way of living. It's like my energy level is higher. I feel amazing. I don't feel tired. I feel like I don't feel tired because of the things that happens to me, but I feel that I am the one who can control the things. I am the one who is responsible for my tasks and doings and whatever.
So being responsible for who you are and for your life, and like you
and
said,
owning my stuff.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. Okay. So shred them down. You said first thing that is important is trigger point, and then is the importance of body. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you need to have a body? I can do everything on my own. I don't need other people.
Yeah, because this is like first thing that body challenge you. but you must have a body that don't take any, excuses from you.
Okay.
If you say, no, I'm not doing that, I don't know, whatever excuse you want to make, and he will say, come on, dude, you have 24
I mean,
hours in a
bro,
day.
my kid woke up 3 times during the night. I didn't
Yeah,
catch the sleep. I'm tired.
yeah,
I really can. Can I
yeah,
do tomorrow
yeah.
2 times?
No, because it's not.
Yeah.
The compounding effect of small habits, of tiny little things that you do during the day. You cannot say to me that in a day that you don't have 5 or 10 minutes to do some exercise. You cannot say that to me. I will not believe it. Even though you have a kid, you have a wife, everything you stream,
Yeah, but
you
why would
have.
I exercise for 5 to 10 minutes? That doesn't even make sense to me.
Why?
Right?
Because
It's
why
like
not?
when you start, you have to finish.
What? Yeah, you have
Yeah,
some five.
I'm just giving you another excuse.
Yeah,
To
you're
get,
giving me,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not buying it, Yeah,
Okay.
because when you do for 30 days 10 minutes of training or 5 minutes of training, the first hour, I have something to tell you in that way. If you don't feel like doing it for 5 minutes or 10, just do the first minute. Just do 1 minute. Just start running on the spot, 1 minute. After that minute, I promise you, you will get your body into that momentum that you will continue working out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can agree to that. Yeah.
Try,
Yeah. No,
try it.
I don't need
You
to.
will do
Yeah.
not
I mean,
5, not 10. First minute will get you to the momentum, and then you have to. Then you are on the decision to continue or to stop. But you cannot lie to yourself that you don't want to do that. It's
yeah.
it's like it's impossible. Yeah, I will not buy that. So body is like a person who gets you accountable for doing that things, and you are getting contra accountable for him also. It's not working on one way. Not in my case, because Christina and I made a deal, and we promised to each other that we will train every day and we will show a picture every day. So when clock was, I don't know, 10 p.m., and I wrote to her, did you train? And why didn't you send me a photo? Yeah, you know that. Yeah, that's not okay. So she went to train, like sometimes at 11, because I said just, okay, but you're lying to yourself. You cannot do that. You can do that now. Yeah, but I cannot go to sleep. Yeah, but that's your responsibility. Okay, you can miss and skip the habit. It's not a big deal, because habits are not, we don't want the habit to become, boundaries or things that you hate. You must, create habits that you love to create. If you want to feel good in your body, you don't need to motivate yourself that I don't know, to train, because that's one of the things that you need to do if you want to be in good shape.
Okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I got it. I can agree
So
to that.
body is
And
like,
yeah,
yeah,
say it.
body is important, because when is body important? When you have bad hair day or dark moment day, like I said, and in that case, body kicks in. He just said, that he will get to you that day. That is his responsibility also.
Yeah.
And as I get to my, from my experience, the body is like, sometimes I'm down and sometimes she was down, but there was no time that we get together that we were both down, but
Okay.
I believe so, because I believe in that moment that even though we could be both down, we still, one of us will still, hey, did you do, exercise? I didn't do it. And then you will sharing yourself what's happening to you, and then from the talk you will get empowered and you will do the exercise. I believe in that.
Yeah,
So that's my point.
yeah, I agree. And I think what is important is that it's really somebody who will not take, like you said, BS from you. Like
Yeah,
they will go straight into you. If you say, no, you make excuses, that is not the person who will be like, try to look good in front of you and say, okay, I don't want you to, resent me, or, to have issue. I don't
yeah,
want to have
no,
issue with you. It has to be somebody who wants to have issue with you, who, like,
yes,
who wants to go into
Yeah,
fight
who
with you.
challenge you?
Yeah, like who challenge you and wants to
Challenge.
go into
Yeah.
fight
Yeah.
with you if you don't do the things that you promise, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like in your face all the time until you do it, because
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know. And to be honest, I'm like, my brain now during this
Yeah.
topic, which is I'm not comfortable with. It's like, to me, it's, oh my god, bro. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm in and out. I'm like, I a little bit yawned before. I want to say, when you're not tired, like you slept enough and you eat enough water, I mean food, and drink enough water, and you know everything
Yeah.
is okay. When you yawn, is actually your brain is resisting what you're listening to. So you
Yeah.
know it doesn't want to be present to that moment, because it knows the thing that you're listening might, you know, it faces you. And that is one thing that you guys can
Yeah.
also observe yourself into. That it's like, when you yawn and you have no reason for yawning, is you just, you don't want to be with whatever you're with.
Yeah. I
Okay,
completely agree
cool.
with that. Yeah.
But let's get into it. Okay, so you will be my buddy or not?
Okay.
But
Yes.
I have a question. Can a partner be your buddy? Like, you know, can my wife be my
Yes.
buddy? She can be.
Yes.
Okay.
That's even better. That's
You
even
think?
better if you
Because
do this.
there is a question in there, is, you know, we might argue more because of that. You know what I mean? It's like, because if I don't do it and she goes after me and I'm like, and you know.
Yeah, but yeah, but you know, you are married in good and work. Yeah, yeah, in good
Or
and bad.
you
You know,
cannot
you
leave
put.
it. You know, you gave
Yeah,
your word that you will
I
be
was
there.
at your wedding. I heard what you said, man. So come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She's
think
saying,
that's even
I
better
would say
for
that
you too.
she's saying that I don't listen to her, which I don't think it's true. I think she just, you are not willing to put yourself into my face. I would
Yeah,
say,
I think
but yeah,
that partners can be also good buddies.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
but
cool,
everyone, each part has to take his own ownership of the things. You know,
okay,
you
cool,
have to separate that. Yeah.
okay, awesome, cool,
So yeah,
yeah,
next thing that I learned from the habits is that you must don't overestimate small actions towards big. You know, if I say to you 5 minutes, you say also why 5 minutes? That's not exercise. Yes, it is. If you don't exercise on daily basis every day and doing things, it's a big thing.
mm-hmm.
Try doing, you know, and consistency is the key, because if you do 5 minutes every day, it's better than doing 2 or 3 workouts for 1 hour 3 times per week in long run in 3 months. And that is what researchers tell, and I believe it, because the compounding effect of small habits, you know, then in the end the result is like amazing. And I will give you one more example of this, how important it is to take small actions. I have also 5 mentorees on habits, because I'm testing my system now, if it works on the different kind of people. And you know, if you say I will read for 30 minutes per day, you know, it's better to say I will read 10 pages or 5 pages. You know, if you read, let's say, for example, 10 pages per day versus 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, you can read, I don't know, 25 pages, let's say. Okay. So 30 days from today, you will read a book from 10 pages per day, 300 pages book. You will read for sure, because 10 pages is not big for your brain. And you will believe that you will do it, even though if the clock, I don't know, is 9 and you go to bed at 10, you still believe that you can read those 10 pages. But if you have to read half an hour, you will say, no, I have to brush my teeth, have to do this and this, and you will miss that. And if when you miss that, one day you will be out of, if you will feel bad about yourself because you missed one day of habit, you will get to that point also.
Mm-hmm.
And next day you will read, I don't know, 50 pages, not 25. On the next day you will miss, and you will say, okay, and in the end you will go, I don't know, to 200 pages in that kind of way. But if you read 10 pages every day, you will read the book of 300 pages. And I have one that she said to me, in 1 month she read two books that she didn't read, like half years. She's reading half years till that day that we made that habit plan for her. 10 pages per day. She completed two books in less than 1 month. So it's
Okay.
working.
Cool.
That small actions is so important, because how many days you need to have a habit, it's like different, or because depends on the habit. But what I believe and what is like for me, from my experience, is like first 22 days are destruction part of the habit. You destruct the habit. If you want to do something, it's like distraction for your brain. If you read every day 10 pages, it's not usual for you for the day, and your brain will say, oh my god, what are you doing now? This is not familiar to me. You will have that thought. But when you do that for 22 days, the brain will say, okay, he's not doing that so many times, repetition. And then you will go into the next 22 days. It's like installation mode. You will that install into your habit day. And when you do that 22 days, you will come to the last 22 days. It's like integration. Integration is the last part, like getting that into your DNA, like imprinting your body. And when you complete the 66 days of all green or all checks, then from my experience, that is like your new habit that you will have.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. Sounds
So
legit.
yeah, so that is like
So
the quick recap of small
yeah,
actions.
you said something to me, that quantity over quality here. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, because if you do that, that's what I'm saying. If you do 10 pages per day or 30 pages per day, if you don't, quality is like doing one time and the best way you can do it in that moment. Quantity is like doing this that many times that you become a master of it, because when you install new habits in your life or you create, you will become a master, like skill, and that's how you can learn a new I don't know, new things in life. You can learn a skill, because just by applying habits of learning, in that moment. So
you would say it's not, in the beginning, it's not even important how well you're doing the habit, as long as
no,
you're doing it.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that's
Okay.
in the beginning, the most important thing is repetition.
Doing it.
Yeah,
And it doesn't matter
just
if you did the perfect exercise, or if you learned everything, or
no,
if you remember the whole 10 pages that you read or not. That
yeah,
doesn't, it only matters that you
no,
do it.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
great. Yeah. So next thing is important thing is for well-being. You have 4 well-being bodies, like physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental. And you have to address all 4. Every body is like 25% of your well-being. And in the beginning, I just get myself checked, how well am I doing in these areas, physical, la la la. From 1 to 25, I put some score, and then I saw that I am not doing nothing on spiritual and very little on emotional part. So it's good to have balance between them. Yes, one can lead, but it's not like you have all 25% physical and 10% mental, 0% spiritual, and 1% emotional. You are not in balance.
Okay.
So the important is to put in your daily day, in your day, to put for all the 4 I don't know, well-being bodies.
Okay.
And that is also important to know. And if you see what is missing, you can add that to new habit. I added meditation. I added gratitude in the beginning. I added that I want to feel good about myself, about my, So I write 5 things a day. In the end of the day, I wrote 5 things that I'm proud of myself. That was your exercise that you gave me, if you remember, because I asked you, and it helped me, because I've done that for 45 days, and then I didn't felt I needed, anymore, because I felt good. And yeah, so I left that habit away. But in that point of my life, I really need that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you have to check all for and you can also, you know, Google for well-being bodies, or I don't know, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. You can write that and you will see the circuits, and you will see a lot of I don't know, Pinterest pictures and everything, what is in all those areas, what you need to do, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
then you can check yourself what are you doing. So
Okay, cool. I think that is very good point. Yeah, that you take care of everything. We often hear this word balance. Balance. You
mhm.
have to have balance in life, but rarely anybody said balance between what. You know, they can say you have to have
Yeah,
balance between work and free time.
yeah,
But you know, that's like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
8 hour sleep, eight
So
hour work, 8 hour free time. But we all know it doesn't work like that, right? So I think this
no,
is a new perspective here, that what you just said. It's like, okay, balance in taking care of these four bodies, which may make sense to me. Like, okay, let's do something in daily basis for each of those
yeah,
bodies. Yeah. Okay, cool.
yeah.
And sleeping time, waking up. What is that?
Yeah, it's important for me because I didn't have you also don't have, you know, you don't go to
Sleeping
bed at the
schedule. Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, so the first thing that I've done also is like I wanted to go to sleep at 10 a.m., 10 p.m., and waking up at 5 a.m. But that was a process, like 3 month process. I was like in the third month, I achieved that goal. Not in
Mm.
the first. I was like going to bed at 11, and when I went, I fall asleep immediately. Then I put it 10 minutes, 10 or 50 minutes, you know,
Mhm.
10:45, and waking up, you know, like sleep cycle. Your sleep cycle is 90 minutes, so it's good. I have one application, Sleepy Time E or something like that, and I'm like every time when I go to bed, I check this application, and then I put myself, you know, alarm clock in the at the end of the sleeping cycle. So when
Okay.
that is the way to wake up more fresh, you know. Because if you wake up in the middle of sleeping cycle, you're like the truck is, you know,
Oh,
run
tell
over me,
me.
or
I have a baby. So,
yeah,
I wake up,
yeah.
we wake
And
up
that's not regularly.
two times,
So
three times.
importance
Yeah.
of sleep, the sleep, because if you don't sleep, and if you don't fall asleep between, I don't know, 10, 11, okay, you can, some researchers say that till midnight you can go to bed, but adult person needs 7 to 8 hours, but 7 is like, I think it's enough. And if you go to sleep at 11, you can get up at 6. It's very good, you know, for,
Okay.
you know. And it's important to have like scheduling, to schedule yourself when you go to bed and when you get up, because the body now then, you know, prepares, you know. And in what happens in the end of my that how that creating that habit was that before at 10 I was like asleep, you know. And then I woke up before alarm clock by myself, you know. And that was for me, you know, yes, I have done it, you know.
Mm.
So that is important because you will have, you know, much more energy, much more how do I say, um you are more clear. And you know, the other day that you came to, you know, you were like distracted and then you didn't have enough sleep, and enough not having enough sleep for, you know, one period of time, like 7 days, 14 days, you will be, you know, more cranky. You will react to everything that is not going well for you, you know. But that is like because your cognitive um how do you say, cognitive thinking is not, you know, supporting you, like,
Okay.
you know, you are not fresh. So sleep is so important, you know. I didn't believe it, but when I have done this, it's amazing thing what can you do if you have a good sleep cycle. So if you go to sleep at 10 and wake up at 5, or if you go to sleep at 11 and wake up at 6, you know, it's so
Mm.
important
Okay.
for the
Awesome.
body.
Cool. Yeah, yeah, I agree. It's like for me now, I can say from experience, we're having a baby and it's 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks old anyway. And he's waking up every 2 hours, 4 hours, So it's like breaking. It's even the little, it's like we didn't get the deep sleep, for a while. I don't remember when was the last time I have dreams, except for, in the afternoon when sometimes I fell asleep for half an hour. I have the most dreamy, but otherwise, yeah. So yeah, and
Yeah,
then
but
it's not fresh, like you said. This morning I was all cranked up. If you wouldn't show up for the meeting, you were 3 minutes late, 4 minutes late. I thought I will kill you. It's like for me, it was
yeah,
like, bro, what the
yeah.
heck is going? And that is what you were saying before. I was reacting to things.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I must say that you have that, special occasion. You have a, small baby.
yeah.
It
It's
is
not gonna last
impossible.
forever. Yeah,
Yeah, it is not gonna last forever, but it is impossible for you to get good 8 hours sleep. You will not get it, for several months, but you have to know in which part of the day you can sleep to recharge yourself.
mm.
Sleeping is or power naps or something, but you cannot. If I say to you, okay, you need 7 hours of sleep, you will not. You cannot do that unless you move out from the
Yeah, yeah.
apartment.
Unless if I sleep in a living room and
Yeah,
they sleep in a bedroom.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that
Okay.
your wife just takes the full control of taking care of the
The
baby.
baby
But yeah,
during the night. Yeah, yeah. Got it.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
and that's not, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah, I got this the situation. I just wanted to say from experience that I totally agree.
yeah,
When you don't have enough sleep, it's like okay, cool.
yeah,
So let's say it's my life, okay?
yeah,
And I don't have regular night bed. I don't have regular waking up time. Oh, excluding this
yeah.
situation with the babies. So let's say I go to bed at midnight and I wake up at 7.
Okay.
Okay, is what else would you say to me? It's like which
I would
habits
say
should I then pick? Like, how would you, coach me on these that I get to the level where you are now with your habits?
that depends on what is your schedule after you wake up. If you can have from 7 to 9 time for you, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can put in the morning, I don't know, 5 minutes of inspirational meditation, and then you can drink water, you can have some habits and exercising for 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and then we are not even at 30 minutes of that first morning, and you have still 1 hour and a half. So if you can go through the day, from 9 a.m., it's
Yeah, at
no
9 a.m.
problem.
I usually talk to my father. We do exercise because of his condition. He had a brain
Yeah.
stroke, so
So
yeah. By
yeah.
that time, I would need to check
Yeah,
check out.
so from
Okay.
7 to 9 we can schedule some habits that you want, that will support you to be the best version of you in the future, when you have that habit like automatically installed in your body. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
So if you want
we
to
can we
know
can
more
try it
about,
for three
yeah,
months now. Yeah, definitely. It's
yeah,
like
I'm yeah,
because of situation, I'm all the time at home. I'm self-employed. I will get this refund from the country due to I cannot do workshops at the schools and stuff
yeah,
like that I usually do. So yeah, okay, 7 to 9. Let's create it briefly. In order, because that goes also with our thing. It's like pick habits that work for you. I think that is
yeah,
important. Yeah. So yeah, okay.
yeah. That is like the
You got
next
you got
thing.
to
Yeah,
teach me how do I don't know how to set up alarm clock that it would tell me a motivation speech, but when you say that, I would say that's a cool idea. Wake up to something else instead of this. I have Google Home Mini and it goes in the morning, and I just yell from the
no.
bedroom, "Stop!" and I fell asleep.
The first thing that my alarm clock say: believe in yourself
Okay,
and
cool.
trust in you, and yeah, something like that. And it's like very empowering. If you when you wake up, you're in alpha state. In
Mm,
alpha state, you're getting information on subconscious level. So yeah,
okay,
it's
cool.
it's effective.
Okay,
It's effective.
okay, cool.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, we can. Yeah. So
okay, I'll do that. I
first,
do exercise. I have this workout that I do and I really like, and I'm progressing through it. So, but it
yeah,
takes more. It takes 1 hour, but I can do that in the
yeah.
morning. It's
So
like
Yeah. So the next thing that I want to say, and it is like it's okay for now to speak about it. It's like you must speak the habit or behavior that you want to have. So if you want to be, you must look into different perspective of your mindset. If you like, if you think about working out, like, oh my God, I don't want to work out. But if you say to yourself, I want to feel good in my body, you know, not to have six packs or something. This is not okay. You can have that as a goal, but why you exercise? Because you want. I exercise because I wanted to feel good in my body and I wanted to have,
Yeah.
you know
You
that
don't feel
clothes fits.
pain and
Yeah,
unnecessary pain and stuff like that.
yeah. And I can go for a run. I can do everything that I want to do because I'm healthy and I'm like strong.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and whenever you ask, whenever you say I don't want to train, you just ask yourself, what would, strong, healthy Atso wanted, to feel like, and what he needs to do is like going from the behavior part to the habit part.
Mm-hmm.
You need exercise to become that kind of person. So what this kind of person is doing every day. So if
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
am,
got it.
feeling good in my body,
Mm-hmm.
I'm training every day. I'm taking care of my nutrition. I I I'm not putting in my body, like junk food or something. I'm still eating, bureks, kebabs, pizza and stuff, but
Not every
not
day.
not every day, and not, it's like it's occasional. It's
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah, yeah.
like, so if you ask yourself, if I'm feeling like that, I'm not doing that. That's simple choice.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go downwards and you say, okay, I need to train. Whenever you want to eat, I don't know, kebab, you say, okay, do I have now time to prepare something? If you not, you eat, but you don't, you know you don't go every day to do that. You say, okay, I'm not feeling good about myself, like I'm eating that, but you know why? Because it
Yeah,
doesn't support your health system.
got it.
That's it.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
So it's basically
So
it's whatever habit that you install is that,
yeah,
like you said in the beginning, that is supporting the life that you want to live or the person that you want to be. It's like if you want to be healthy, fit human being, then
yeah,
there are things that needs to be done to in according to be that, right? You need to
yeah,
exercise, take care of your nutrition, and then
yeah.
you implement that. Yeah.
Because that kind of person does that every day, and
Okay.
that's it. So
So
yeah, so that is
that
like,
would be like having a plan, a supportive system. So does that needs to be written down? Because you know how I usually go is like I remember,
mhm.
and then I don't, and then I skip, and then I just don't do it, and
Yeah,
and then I
yeah,
feel bad the whole day not doing it about it.
yeah. I believe in systems. System is more, we you have more clarity with system. So my system was like, system makes you prepare, and with preparing you cannot fail. In the beginning, that is the most hardest thing that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
But the easiest thing is to put on system. So you need to print out print out the habit tracker, to list down everything that you will do in a day, to put that in a place that you will see every time that you come in your room, or and that is like, remembering. And I also have Rock, our artist, and I said to him, because he said to me, oh, I will forget or something, and I said to him, no, you just in the if you want to put, I don't know, to drink water in the morning, what you do one day before, you just pour your water in one glass and you put it right beside your bed. When you wake up, you must do automatically that, because in the morning we are like zombies. I'm like zombie also in the morning, but when I get up, I see this, and I know that I need to drink this, because I see this. If I don't have this at beside my bed, I will not drink water because I will
Mm-hmm.
forget.
Mm-hmm.
And that is system. That is and how I started to work out, in the morning is like, yeah, I don't want to work out, yeah, I have my back pain, and I don't want to do that. But if you how I trick myself in the morning is like putting, when I'm coming back from my bathroom, I see shorts and stuff for the training, and I have prepared my insanity workout, one day before. So I just start play. So just play. I'm not searching in my computer. I'm having that. It's you have to eliminate all the things that can disturb you or point you into another direction of not doing that.
Okay.
And that is how system works. You write it so to check, and then you just put it in, like sticky notes, like things if you want to do, you do it. In the morning, I'm when I'm forgetting in the morning in my bed, to say, I don't know, today is gonna be a great day. I'm doing that in the bathroom when I'm brushing my teeth. I say, damn, I forgot that. And then I'm watching myself in the mirror and say, today is gonna be a great day. So
Okay.
I'm constantly remembering myself, because what I need to do, and I have everything scheduled. My schedule is like, in color, and I know that this is my habit that I want to have,
All right.
because
Cool.
system gives you clarity, and
Yeah.
that
I would.
is so important for
I mean, on so many levels, right?
yeah.
I do. We all have these times when we have real clarity in life. Like everybody has it. For a brief moment, you were really structured and you knew it for, I don't know, maybe it can be just next 5 minutes, but you were totally present at those 5 minutes. And when you're clear and you're present, you're really there. Yeah, either is that with the people, or is that with the test that
Mhm.
you're doing, or is that either playing video games. If you're, if whatever you're doing without having something on your mind, because
Yeah,
now I'm doing this and nothing else is on my mind. But if you
yeah,
didn't do, but if you are not having this system, like, yeah, totally, that gives you clarity, and with clarity you just go. You're like a bulldozer in life.
yeah.
All
And in
right.
the beginning, you said that the first week for you is the easiest. That is motivational part. When motivation goes down, system comes in.
Yeah.
So
I,
motivation gives you
exactly.
momentum and gives you, willpower to do things,
Mm.
and what keeps you doing those things, like day by day, is having a system. So body, everything that we talk is important, but system is the most important thing, like to go, for 66 days in that road,
Yeah, I can
because
totally
that's
agree, because
another
motivation has an expiring date. So yeah, then you
yeah,
have to need willpower and a system to support you that things go
yeah, yeah,
forward. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Got
And
it.
you will have dark days, when you do that. You will have, even though you are doing, I don't know, for 1 month, life happens, man, and you have a bad day at work. You have, you argue with your, spouse, or you're with your friend, and with your mom, with your, I don't know. And that's where the system kicks in, and the body kicks in, and you cannot say to yourself, and that's what the importance of small actions kicks in, because you cannot lie to yourself that if you have, I don't know, 1 hour of exercising, you will not do that.
Mm.
If you say 10 minutes, you can do that. I can do that. When we finish, I can do 10 minutes,
Mm.
10 minutes or 5. Yeah, I can do that, but
Yeah,
I
okay. You
cannot do it
just do
1 hour.
30 push-ups and that's it, right? And you did
Yeah,
exercise. Okay, cool.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and one also, the not one important thing is also, you must reward yourself,
Okay.
because it's like trigger doing something, and then when you achieve something, you must reward yourself, so you can complete that triangle, and you can go, into repetition, because the
But
motive will get you.
okay. It sounds
Yeah.
nice, reward yourself, but what does that mean practically?
Practically means that, yeah, okay, good question. I will reward in the beginning, I reward myself at eight a day. So when I completed the 8 days of, doing everything, I bought myself something that I don't want to buy myself, every day, like,
Mm.
you know I like Kinder Egg. It's like the biggest Kinder Egg that I can get, but I don't want to buy it every day, because it's like 10 euros. And yeah, so I said, when I will get to
To
that
that
point,
point.
I will take, yeah. But I had also that day, that month 30-day no sugar. So I still bought myself that, but I, put it in the drawer, and I said to myself, I will eat you when I will have that mission accomplished. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have 15 days, 30 days, 45 days, and 66 days.
Okay. So
That's our reward.
okay, that's the timeline for
Yeah.
rewarding. Okay.
Yeah. The final reward for me was at 66 days. I bought myself for, I think, 600 euros, like meditation slash massage treatment 5 times. I will never buy that for myself. Never,
Mm.
you know. But you must buy something for yourself that you don't,
Want to.
because that's self-care,
Yeah, that is
and
out
that
of
you
your
don't,
comfort zone. Yeah.
yeah, out of your comfort zone. And you say to yourself no, or you can buy, okay, you just saw something that you want to buy, I don't know, a new mic for you, or a new computer, and you say no, I don't have money, you not have, no, if I achieve this, I deserve this, and I will give myself a reward, and that's it, period.
Okay.
And then when you give yourself reward, it's like achieving something, getting yourself a reward that you will not get yourself in regular day, and that is like important thing of rewarding yourself. So to get something that you will not do it, in everyday living. So
Okay, cool. So you said have a body, small actions like 5 minutes of exercise per day, and we don't need more. So that we
consistency, yeah.
do that we address all four well-being bodies. So we can do 5 minutes of exercise, 5 minutes of reading, 5 minutes of meditation, and 5 minutes of, like you were writing down, like acknowledging yourself, taking for the
Hmm.
emotional level self. So that's
Yeah,
like 20 minutes a day. Oh my god, that's so much time. I'm joking. Okay,
yeah,
so you said pick habits, behaviors that works for you. Like who do you want to be? Like if you would be healthy fit, if I'm healthy fit Yerna, what is healthy fit Yerna doing to keep on that level? So he's exercising every day in
yeah,
whatever thing. So okay, cool. And you make a plan, build a supportive system. So can we do that alone? Do you suggest we do it? What where do you, like, if somebody says, okay, I want to change, I want to do these habits, Alex now expired me, I want to have that, so how do I
yeah,
build a supportive system for me if I don't know how to build it? Like,
yeah.
you
Okay,
said,
yeah,
okay,
it's
write down the habits that you want to do and have a habits tracker. All right. And then put
yeah,
in
but
the rewarding, and it all can get a bit mushy. Is there some template online that we can pick, or or do we contact you, or how
well,
do we do it?
I created template for me, but I can share. We can share also. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know where you going to share that, but I can share. You can just write habit tracker
Mm.
on Google,
Good.
and you will see a lot of picture of habit trackers. And habit tracker has something like days, and you
Habits.
empty slots, and you will just write the slots and print that out and just check. That's the
Okay.
easiest way.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I have it online.
we can put, if you will share it with me, the picture of yours. I can
Yeah.
put it on Discord, like in my Discord channel. So everybody who is not in my Discord channel yet, you can find it, or mods, can you write it in the chat? So you just click on it, and then you're in my Discord
Okay.
channel, and in
Okay.
one of those, I don't know in which one yet, but it will be will probably under announcement, maybe under announcement or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but what you said to me is like
But
connecting with
yeah.
the weekly challenge. But
But do
yeah,
you also have in that habit tracker, or this rewarding yourself? Is that in that or not?
yeah, in my online, yes, in my, on offline also, because you will have to, it is not on the habit tracker that, it's like online,
Mm-hmm.
but you can write it down for yourself in that way.
Okay, awesome, cool,
Yeah.
great. So
So yeah,
yeah, continue. Yeah, we have this to cover: connecting habit, be flexible, have fun. And I want to also
yeah,
just say here, all that you were saying now, it's like, it's way out of comfort zone for me, but something got my attention. It's like when you said clarity, that's like something I want to have clarity, I'm sick and tired of not having clarity, you know. So let's do this. So I will take this on for myself. So basically what you will put on, then I will put we will work through it together. I can also share that in Discord, so you guys can take something from me, or you guys can share what you're gonna. If you're gonna take something on, it would be awesome if we like be buddies in that together. So yeah, we can make all fun, all kind of fun things in the Discord. So that we can support each other. It's like basically, I would say it here, even though it's during the podcast for the streamers. The Discord is like where community hang out. So it's the best. It's currently one of the best tools out there. Okay, you said connecting habit, be flexible, and have fun. I
Yeah.
mean, I get that on one level, but having fun or exercising every day.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
what?
I can share with you some things about
Mhm.
that. If you're having trouble, you can start with just doing one thing, for
Mhm.
I don't know 30 days, and I don't know. Connecting habits means like what am I doing in my day the most time. You go to the bathroom, you go to pee, and you brush your teeth twice a day, hopefully. And I don't know, you wake up and you go to sleep also. That is your, I don't know, that habit that all people have. You eat most times of the day, and I don't know. And if you go, I don't know, for if you say connect habit with, I don't know, if you go to the bathroom and whenever you pee, if you want to be, feel good in, to do exercise, you do 10 push-ups, and next time 5, sit-ups, and next time you go to the bathroom, you do, I don't know, 5, abs, something, you can do that like in the bathroom, whenever you are, wherever you are,
Mhm.
and that is connecting habit. It's easier to start with, or whenever you want, I don't know, if somebody is smoking, you say before smoking, I don't know, I'm doing 5 push-ups, because whenever you want to do a smoke, you just do one exercise before and then you smoke. I think you will stop smoking because, but okay, I'm not
Yeah.
going to
Okay.
be
No.
opinion
It's a
about
good
that.
thing. Okay. Before
It's
I
like
before I
connecting
have a
habit
smoke or
and
before I have a pee, I do 10 push-ups, and in the whole day that will be around, I don't know, 50 to 100 push-ups,
yeah,
and actually you
but you
will.
will not even feel it and you
Yeah.
will know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is like automatic, because somebody connects, coffee with cigarette, and that is like you connect like peeing with 5 push-ups, or I don't know, doing some quick exercise. One of my mentorees is like whenever he goes to the bathroom, he do one exercise for his voice,
Okay.
because he's a speaker. Yeah.
Mhm.
And every time he forgets to do that, but I say whenever you go to pee, you just do exercise for your voice, and in your day you will do that 2-3 minutes of exercising of your voice, because he's not taking time for that, but
Mhm.
it works. So I think that is for connecting habits. Having be flexible is by be flexible, I mean, if you set up that you will read every day at 5 p.m. and then you not read at 5 p.m. I don't know 10 times, but if you read at 7, at 8, it's no important thing is that you read, not when you read. You have to schedule it, because when you schedule it, you have it. That is a system, but you don't have to be, you know, um, uh, how do I say, victim of the system, but you can adjust, be flexible. And that's why you have to have fun also with that, because you are not giving yourself a habits that you don't want to have, or you should have, but you give yourself habits that you really want to become a better person in one thing, like
Mhm.
having a good skill about that, and yeah, and you will feel good. So that's why it's important to have fun, because whenever I exercise, I'm having fun. I'm not, even
Suffering.
though I was hurting I have suffered like physically in the beginning, but I like that, because I like to train, I like to sport,
To push
but
yourself.
I
Yeah.
just didn't want to do it, so that's it
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
Okay. So we can actually connect with how to begin with the challenge that you came up with for the
Yeah.
everybody who is listening, and I will take
Yeah.
that on as well. So
Yeah.
we
So
can
weekly
just, yeah,
challenge.
yeah.
Yeah. Weekly challenge is like first thing you need to do is like to get yourself from, you know, higher perspective to see how your life works now. So the basics, you need to cover the basics, and you cover the basics like you write every activity that you do in your day for 1 week. That is also the first task that I do, that I give to my mentorees, you know, every day. So getting up at 7, then what you do, every activity. I don't need to know with who you talked and everything, but just talking to my phone, with my phone and everything. And then you will have some weekly schedule. And by this weekly schedule, you can see, oh my God, how many I don't know, time I spent on this, on this, on this. And then you can see on those 4 well-being bodies, you know, how many times you spent on spiritual level, on emotional level, on physical level, on, you know, on mental level, you know. And then you can check that, and you say, okay, if I'm not doing nothing in spiritual level, okay, I will add one thing for spiritual level, 5-minute meditation, 1-minute meditation, I don't know, listening to, I don't know, alpha state music, something that you like, you know. If you don't do nothing on mental level, you know, you have, I don't know, reading book, learning new thing, you know.
Yeah,
You
doing
want to be
the cross quality, I don't know, you know.
yeah,
Or so do
yeah,
one Sudoku per day, whatever.
yeah, whatever
Okay.
suits your, you know. Sudoku is like, okay, you're getting brains good, but you know, I'm thinking about the acquiring the skills that you need to become a better performer in your day life. You know, if you want to be, you know, we are now still, you know, learning by doing, and the fourth podcast is better than the first one, and the 100 podcast will be even better than the, you know, fourth one. So if you want to
Hopefully.
be the, I have to,
Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully, yeah. So that is the activity. So write down 1 week everything that you do, and then just pick one thing, only one thing, for 30 days.
That
Not
challenge for
66.
you guys who are listening. So write
That's
down
challenge.
for a whole week what you're doing, your
Yeah.
activity during the day. That's gonna be a big step, and then add one thing that, you know, will
One thing.
support you in who you want to be, and
Yeah.
do that for 30 days.
Yeah. And I can say the most basic common habit that you cannot forget it, by the habit masters that I studied, is when you get up in the morning and you say, today is gonna be a great day. That is one habit that I think 500,000 people that were divided into groups, and the other habit was gratitude, like 5 things that you are happy, you know, grateful for in a day. And that thing of today is gonna be a great day is like it's like the most consistent,
Okay.
and made a big impact on life, on a positive aspect of your life, of the people who are in the testing mode. So
Okay, so
that is
basically it
like
has
one thing.
the scientific coverage that, you know, if you
Yeah,
do that, it's gonna change your life, and then you apply new habits, and, you know,
yeah,
like I said
but
before, we will put in Discord the Alex's habits tracker, and we can fill it out together, or, you know, you could do it for yourself. I will do it for myself, and yeah, let's go to it. Why not? You know, who doesn't want to have clarity in life?
yeah,
Yeah.
and only just another suggestion: the best meta habit is reading. If you read books, and if you read something or anything that you want to be better, it's, I don't know, one area of your life, reading will solve pretty much every habit that you have, every skill that you want to have, because with reading you get informations in your head, and with informations you know how to respond, and what you need, you know what you need to acquire the skill. So reading
Okay, but
is,
does it
I
need
think,
to be?
also
It needs to be a book, or it can be an article.
whatever,
Ah, okay.
just in the topic, yeah, just
I mean,
just
probably
needs to
not
be
the new,
relevant.
not the news, but the topic that will
Yeah, just
support
needs
you.
to be
Yeah.
the
Okay.
relevant, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
It needs
relevant,
to be something.
something
Yeah.
can, yeah, if you read something in your topic that you want to acquire, and to get yourself, I don't know, a new skill or new
Mhm.
knowledge or about anything, you just research about that. I have YouTube playlist of meditation and motivational speeches. So in the morning, I'm not thinking which I will listen. I just
Press play.
YouTube play. That's it. So I prepare system,
Okay.
and I'm having 5 minute speeches, 5 minute exercise, 10 minute exercise for the days that I cannot do 25 minutes. I'm not now have it in my habit 25 minute exercise.
Okay,
But I
awesome.
still,
I think what we will do is in Discord we will put a new thing. It's gonna be habits, and we can have everything covered there. And if you guys have any questions, any like
yeah.
you need
So that's
support,
it. Yeah.
basically Alex, you can support them there. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. I think this is it for today's podcast. Bye bye. Not for the
Go
stream,
on.
only for the podcast. So that's like we need a
Yeah.
cutting
Okay.
point. I said bye bye. You're being quiet. It's okay. You talk most, so I can be the guy who
Okay.
cut it. All right, let's get to you, Chad. That was it. I
All
saw a lot
right.
of comments and questions, so let's
Okay.
get to it. Uh, there was a lot of hey, ba. So we have date nights. This is my habit, yeah. And I didn't forget. Nope, that is like something like if cannot forget. We're basically most of the time together, so it's hard to do that. Uh, so Mr. JP wrote, so habits are like putting structure in your everyday life, which is that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're mentioning all these positive sides of habits. What about bad habits like glass of wine before going to bed, cigarette in the morning?
Yeah. I think
I mean,
you can have.
yeah.
Yeah. Just say.
No, yeah, I want to say it's like we can give our opinions on it, right? But it's like I don't know, I cannot share about the glass of wine before going to bed unless when we, get drunk when we were younger. But I never had that regularly, or cigarette in the morning because I don't do that. But in terms of bad habits, I could say that it doesn't support. I would say those things wouldn't support me if I want to be healthy, fit person. It wouldn't support me to drink wine
Yeah.
and smoke cigarettes because it's like you know it
Yeah.
doesn't go together. So I would
Yeah.
say yeah, those are the habits that, and we have, even though if I don't do that, I have some habits that are not supporting the what I want to be, just like she wrote it in down that I don't listen to her. And
Mm-hmm.
when I said, hey, you said you will go to bed at midnight, I just put my headphones on and I don't go, and that's my cigarette. It's like then I go to bed at 1 a.m. I still woke up at 7 because Thais woke up then. And I'm like
Yeah.
all zombie. The Thai is like nervous, and I'm we have the whole party in the morning. But it's basically I don't have clarity, and I did skip and I
Yeah.
did things that I as a person who I don't want to be in the future. So yeah,
Yeah.
what would you say on that?
Yeah. I just said in the beginning that you can have good habits and bad habits, and it's your decision what you have to do, what you want to do. If you have habit to have glass of wine going to bed, just check what's that impact on your sleep. How is that impact in
Mm-hmm.
your life? And if you see that's not working well for you, you just need to recheck yourself and put another habit before bed, and you just replace the habit. And that's why that is adjustable, flexible. There are just habits, good or bad, but what is for me, the habit is what is supporting you to be a better you. That's it, and what you decide for yourself.
Yeah, I
So
mean battery. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I frequently not long. I mean, I try to avoid these expressions: good, bad, better, worse.
okay.
I'm more like expression. It's like workable or not workable, right? Does it bring
Okay, yeah.
workability or not
Yeah.
workability in life? So
Yeah, yeah.
does it cigarettes
Okay.
and in the morning or glass of wine in the evening brings workability to your life, or it would be better if you would drink a glass of water, go to sleep, or when you wake up, drink a glass of water,
Mm,
instead of Insta cigarettes or
yeah.
coffee. And that is everybody needs to recheck with themselves. I don't know what works for you. Maybe that's the best thing for you.
Yeah.
scientifically
And if you have
it said
fun and
it's
you
not
enjoy
good.
it, why not? That's
Yeah,
your habit. Yeah, that's it.
you
We're
can
not
do it.
saying
Yeah,
just
we are not saying
apply,
stop smoking, or that's
yeah,
everybody decisions. What we want to apply
yeah,
here is like, yeah, what we discovered and or seeing
yeah.
for
You
ourselves.
said,
And if you're happy, that's the only thing that, I say. Oh,
yeah,
I always say that if that makes you happy, it's good. If you're during your happiness not hurting yourself or anybody else, then that's
yeah,
it. Okay. Miss JP also wrote, I believe I can do it on my own. That was when we said, I can do it on my own. Usually, if I decide to do something, I go for it. Example, exercise 3 times per week. I would just feel bad if I didn't do it. And yeah, I can confirm that she actually is like, she's a role model for me in integrity. She's like having Ula, who is like her coach, and Ula gives her exercise and say, you need to do this exercise for 3 weeks, 3 times per week, and she will do it. And I'll be like, I mean, how you just go and do it? Like, I want to do it too, but I don't go and do it. And she was like 8 months pregnant and she was still doing them. So I mean,
yeah.
no excuses. And that
Kudos
is
to that.
what?
Yeah, and I'm also feeling bad if I'm not exercising.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't start the day with exercising because that is my core habit, the whole day I'm not feeling good in my body.
Okay.
And that is how it's affecting me if I'm not doing that, because I like doing it and I have great impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And that exercise does.
What do you mean core
For
habit? Like, it's between the habits, it's good to have one core habit. It's like
yeah,
that will
core
like.
habit is like, for me, core habit is exercising. I know. So for someone, core habit is like meditation. Core habit, that is the one habit that if you have to choose out of all habits, you choose only one. I choose exercising, because from exercising my body gets everything that I want. But because I exercise, I have more intention of doing the other habits. That is core habit.
Yeah.
That gets you into the momentum of doing the other habits also.
Yeah, and I wouldn't. My mind, like because like I shared before, I'm lazy by default. Would be like just pick the easiest habit. Core habit should be easiest habit, but immediately when I face that is like no recheck. Like which habit is like if you do that will give you boost for the day, even though if you skip the other ones, like you might do the exercise but not brush your teeth, it wouldn't upset you as much as if you would brush your teeth and don't do exercise, right?
Yeah.
So, but it might
Correct.
be upsetting for people around you because you have a bad breath. But,
No kissy.
but
Yeah.
who cares? All right. So Mike Wood wrote, habits are
Yeah.
connected to expectations. Ask yourself what you're trying to achieve, then gain information how and where to start, then set goals. And by setting goals, you're setting yourself to be active. That is how you create habits. And with that, you set yourself expectation to achieve something great or small, even if it's only for that little moment. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, in the sense is what we also covered today. So
Yeah.
it's cool. It's on point. You
It
made
makes sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Now the question is, do you do it? Because what we are discovering as human beings is like there is one thing knowing the thing and the other thing is doing the thing. So we know a lot, but we don't do it. We know like being drunk every day is not good, but there are people who does it. We know that
Yeah.
being in debt is not good, but there are people who are because they're spending more
Yeah.
than they're earning. Or we know that cigarettes suppose are
That is
not
also a habit.
good. Yeah, cigarettes are not good to your body, but it that is not good, but you still do it. I mean, right? So knowing it doesn't
Yeah.
make a difference, but yeah, what you wrote made sense and it's on point. Then Mrs. JP said I don't listen to her. That when she says go to bed, you said you will go to bed. I put my headphones on and just start listening to something, watching something. that must be great to be on her side. Let's stop here, boys. I'm being a douche again. but skipping on my word is then mostly hurts me. How I know that I'm not in the balance with that I have something against myself is, so check this out. If my left if I have pain behind my left shoulder, then I have
Yeah.
something against myself. Then I hold some resentment or regret on myself. If I have it behind
Nice.
the right shoulder, I have it on the people around me in my life. So currently I have pain
Yeah.
on my left side. No, on right side I have none, because I just have the most amazing people around me, regarding family, regarding the stream, that what we are doing, a lot of support. But
Yeah.
I don't support myself the way I wanted to, and that's it. But that's for me. Maybe you guys have, I don't know, some other things. But I discovered that about myself, and I find it funny. It's like it's funny thing, but it's a good thing, because when you have it here, okay, I need to clear somebody with something with somebody,
Yeah.
and when I have it here,
That's
it's
good.
like, okay, maybe you should bring integrity for yourself.
Maybe.
Jake P said, Mike Wood, you made sense to me. He said, nice. Then Discord, Jake P said, 5 push-ups before smoke means 50 push-ups a day. Oh my God, I will die first week. And then Mike Wood says, lol, Jake. And Vraxa says, from the smoke or the push-ups?
Yeah.
He says, probably both. I mean, yeah, okay, but look, we are having fun here, right? But
Yeah.
if you look on the other side, okay, if you cannot do 5 push-ups, do 1 push-up, If 5
Yeah.
push-ups would,
Yeah.
if you will have the next day soreness, but since I know how you are, and how you look like, that would be a
The
good thing
point
for
is,
you to put some muscles on the chest and build yourself, that's my idea of
yeah.
who you should be. But it's a, you do what you do. But what I meant here is, like, that's what we tend to do, right? We want to, okay, I want to be fit, I will go fitness full time in, I will do deadlift 200 kilos, break my back, and never exercise again in my life. And it can be also 5 push-ups is too much. So yeah, then pick one, like Alex said before, right? Just
Yeah.
small and
And your level
quantity.
one is not one's level 40. So you don't compare yourself to another person and to another, who is, he can be for inspiring for you, but he cannot be, relatable, because your
Somebody.
level one is not level 40. That's it.
Mhm.
And if you do 1 push-up every day, because the point is, like I said, you have to trick your mind, because that you can do that. You cannot say to your mind, I cannot do 1 push-up. You can say to your mind, I cannot do 5 push-ups, but 1 push-ups, come on, you can do that.
Mhm.
So you just have to break it down to the point that you say to yourself, that's bullshit, that's too easy, and that is your starting point of
Okay.
starting ahead.
Cool. Great tip. Great tip.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jake P also said, especially if you didn't do any serious exercise in almost a year. And then Braxos shared that his habit 5 years ago was 3 glasses of Jack Daniels in the morning. Yeah, man.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
nothing to judge here. It's just like,
Yeah.
do you do it now? Since I know you don't. But yeah, it was like, you did what you did. That maybe
Yeah.
be,
And
also a topic, how to not be stuck in the past. I don't know. I'm just, also researching it. What we can do next week. We can do something about how not to be stuck in past, or no alcohol now. Probably at one point you came to the check, is that supporting me in my life? Is that how I want to live my life? Is that who I want to be for my family, friends, and people who are around me, or not? No. So I guess obviously you choose not, which is an awesome choice. And yeah, you know now better. We could say now better, but it's actually from experience. You saw what it's working, what doesn't. Exactly, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Alex, for this. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I'm really happy we did this. I mean, I got a lot for myself, some knowledge
Yeah. If
renewed, and
somebody has,
some inspiration. And I hope you guys too,
yeah.
right? Who are with us. I hope you guys got something, and you might change one habit a day. Maybe drink a water in the morning. I thought that would be the
Yeah.
easiest task of all. Not the saying
Yeah,
today's
but
gonna
it's
be a
also
great day.
effective, because when you drink,
Yeah.
when you wake up, you just prepare your body for, I don't know, for eating, for, you wake up.
Yeah.
Because if you drink water, if you go to sleep, the body is waking up, and at night you lost, you're hydrated during the night because you sleep. And the first thing, if you do, like
You're dehydrated.
drinking, yeah,
Yeah.
you're dehydrated, sorry, yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, if someone has something to ask, or if something was not covered up, just ask in the chat,
Yeah.
and I will be happy to answer. I can also add something else, how to, a lot of things struggle in you can create the habit, and then do this for, I don't know, 7-8 days, and then the ninth day you don't do it, and what now? And everybody feel like, oh damn, I failed, what now? It's okay, that's a process. You just made it to the day 8. But if you want to achieve the goal of integrating to yourself, you just have to do it for 66 days. If it was easy, then everyone could do it.
Mm.
And it's like you will go out of your comfort zone. Like creating habits is like, getting yourself on the court in the way that you will know yourself even better. How you do when you give promise to yourself. It's like, if you don't do that habit, you can you can just reply that, replicate that in your outer world. You can check that correlation. Because when you're not doing something for you, that is self-care, you also cannot do it for the outer world. And how they will see you is like also important thing to mention. Because if you are a reliable person, if you say, I'm man of my word, and if I'm always breaking my words, it's, I'm not man of my word. But I'm thinking that I'm not doing it.
Mm.
Walk the talk, né? And
That's the English, walk the talk, eh?
and then, yeah, okay, yeah, that's that, yeah. But one thing that I would like to point out, it's like, take habits as lifestyle. Change that is never ending. If you um if you want to I'm now not doing any new habits.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not doing, I just installed, all that I said, that this is like my automated habits. Like, I'm doing this because I achieved the things that I wanted to achieve. I have, learning habit, I have self-caring habit, I have mental habit, I have physical habit, everything that I inputted in my life, and that my life is working from those habits. When I have, I don't know, a mission to know something more, something, I don't know, else, or to achieve something more, I will just put it in my habit, because now I have system to upgrade. I'm not doing it like, it's not something that you will win life if you every day do some habits. It's not like that. It's just like creating supporting habits that create your life for better. That's it. So
Okay, we have a question. How is comfort zone connected to habits? Like creating habits and stepping out of your comfort zone, or once you created habits, this becomes your comfort zone?
Ooh,
so is the process
nice.
stepping out of comfort zone, or is created habits becomes, I don't know what I didn't get the question, to be honest.
I got the question.
Okay, cool.
My comfort zone before was, nothing like I'm doing this today. So my comfort zone was like getting up and go to the bathroom and just react to the world. That was my comfort zone. So stepping out of it is like, getting up, having me time, like self-caring time, like 1-2 hours that you cannot get me on the phone. I'm not checking the phone. And that is like stepping out of the comfort zone, because it was not familiar to me, to my process, to my behavior, to my body. And that was heavy part. And everything that we covered in the podcast, it's like helping you to go through that comfort zone. And you just have to be courageous, and just do it anyway, even though if you are, I don't know, scared of something, even though if you don't feel like it, something, you just do it.
Even if you don't
And
like
then,
it.
yeah, if you don't like it. And now my comfort zone, yeah, it's my new habits, but those habits are supporting my lifestyle,
Mm.
which is on a higher level, I can say, for me, and it is more supportive for my daily, I know what I'm daily doing, and that's it. So my comfort zone now is like supporting me. So I created my comfort zone out of my comfort zone from the past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
I
you
yeah,
left the comfort zone. I mean, it
which
was
didn't, yeah,
uncomfortable for you at the time being, but now
uncomfortable.
it becomes
Mhm.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
now I'm not struggling with getting up and drinking water and brushing my teeth and exercising and doing those things
yep.
repeatedly, because that is now my comfort zone. But that comfort zone supports my lifestyle.
Mhm.
That's it.
So yeah, the
And that
question was like creating habits is stepping out of your comfort zone, or once
yeah,
you created habits, this becomes your comfort zone. I would say neither. So uh
okay,
so creating habits is a step out of the comfort zone because you never created
yeah,
them before. It is.
yeah,
But
yeah,
once you created habits, it doesn't push you out of your comfort zone, because if you are not doing them, it's like you created them. Cool, now they're on a piece of paper. Who gives? You have tons of things on piece of papers, or or in your mind. But if you're not doing it, but even when you're doing the habits, I would say until they're imprinted, they're not the new comfort zone. You're just doing something out of your
yeah,
comfort zone, but it's not yet
yeah,
your comfort zone until it's imprinted. Like you said, after 66 days, I do it
yeah,
subconsciously. I wake up, I do this, I say this, I
yeah.
listen to this,
I
I
don't
drink a
think
glass.
anymore. Yeah,
You don't drink,
yeah,
you just do this. And you don't,
yeah.
and I think most important thing is you don't question it. It's
No,
like
I don't
you don't
question it.
question,
That is,
why do I say every morning, today is gonna be a great day. It's like for
yeah.
the most
How do you feel
people,
now when you
yeah,
said that? Ah,
yeah. To be honest, I was like, bro, you're crazy. But yeah, I get it, because also in my workshops, like there is a thing when people say how to become more confident, or how to become um, more self-expressed, and I connected it. It's like it has to do with how you accept and see yourself. So one of the exercises is when you get out of the shower and you're naked, look yourself into the mirror and say to the person in the mirror, I love you, until the person in the mirror believes you. So
yeah.
that is like, if you guys want to try it out, when you
That
will
is
say
also
it,
habit.
when you will say it the first time, it's like, bro, are you mad? Are you mad? It's like, and then you say it second time, you start laughing. It's like the first time it's like, what is wrong with you? The second time it's like, what I'm out of my mind. But it works. It works when the person in the mirror believes you that you love. When you say I love you,
Yeah,
it's like, then it's like, you're pretty much invisible in the matter of, what do you want to, how do you see yourself. so
yeah,
so yeah, it's like also with the habits, it's like doing, but it's not comfort zone. Comfort zone is like when you're doing it automatically and you don't question it. That's how I would say
yeah,
comfort zone.
yeah. That's it. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like walking to your school or job if you're on foot, and you go every day in the same direction, same way, same time, everything.
You don't think it. Yeah, it's like, if you
No.
would say to me, go from Ljubljana to Novo Mesto, for me, the road is
Yeah.
automatically that sometimes I come into Novo Mesto and I'm like, how
How did you get there?
how did I get there? Yeah. It's like, but
Yeah,
I
that's
could
it.
have a phone call for 45 minutes. I could go past cars, do everything
Yeah.
totally automatically, even reaction time, even
Yeah.
if people would be like, driving like, not in the way that makes sense. I would be just like, okay, I'm having a phone call. It's like just something happening. Yeah, don't really think about it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we covered a
Yeah.
lot, and give everybody to think something, or everybody could pick something if they wanted to, or totally could be resistant to it. Like I
Yeah.
was, my mind was not. My mind was most of the time. I could
Yeah. The
say that.
mind
Yeah,
is that thing.
yeah, but I think yeah, maybe one thing popped to my mind what I can do. So even when I stream, I usually go a lot of time. I mean, couple of times during the stream to the toilet when I stream Call of Duty. So maybe each time that I go, I do 5 push-ups, and let's see where that gets us. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
and you
like
can be playful about it. 5 push-ups. Next time you do 5 sit-ups. Next time you do, I don't know, 5 pull-ups.
I'm just do 5 push-ups. That's it.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
don't,
just suggesting. You can
don't
have fun with
exaggerate,
it.
bro. Don't exaggerate. My mind is like already 5 sit-ups. That means you have to sit on the ground, and 5 push-ups. It's like you're just
Okay, just put.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
But like you guys know, I'm the lazy one. I will always think like that. How I can do something with the minimum energy input into it and the maximum effort out of it. So.
Yeah. Now imagine if you get your laziness out of your ass. Huh?
Yeah, that
What
I had the
will be
task, to
yeah.
be with my lazy self, and it's a great thing because I accepted it, and then I still did
Yeah.
the task, and now I'm exercising 3 times per week out of that exercise. Because if I'm not accepting my laziness or I'm judging it, it's like it's even worse. Then I'm definitely not doing anything. Just to confirm, it's like the saying is, what you don't let be doesn't let you be who you want to be. So
Yeah. Oh, nice one.
uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, basically that's it, guys. If there's no more questions, no more comments,
Yeah.
if that's it, we're gonna make sure that we put you send me that and I'll put it in Discord. And mods, I don't know, Assassino, I think you can do this, do a new chapter in Discord, the habits. Let's have that come out of this podcast. Why not? So yeah, we need to create one more thing. We need to create the next topic. Next time, 2 ladies will be joining us. So
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So what should be the topic that we should cover? It's like, what? Maybe we could ask Chad here. Chad, what topic would you like to hear that 2 men and 2 ladies are covering? So you would want to get both perspectives in. And we just did romantic relationship. Boo-hoo. but we can do that again in a certain amount of time.
Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day we'll do it again. Yeah. It's gonna be on Valentine's Day, or that week is gonna be the topic, Valentine's week topic. Yeah. How to understand women, bro. I mean, you know, listen to them. That is the first part. Listen to them without judging them, and then you will understand them. They're easy to understand. They're much more horny than we are. They just don't show it. That's what I found out. I would say it out. I would say it out loud, but that's how it is. Every girl I've been with in my life, she was more horny than me. Some did express that, and some didn't. But you could see it, you can feel it. If you really listen and pay attention, that is out there for sure, bro. For sure. That's what. That's my answer. But it's also in a better joke. But if
I like.
otherwise,
I like your.
It's like how to understand women. It's like they're mysterious. They're just human beings like we are. There is no complicated thing.
There we go. Podcast covered, Braxas. So next topic, please.
Next topic. I don't even women can get you the outline of how to understand women. It's like it would be also how to understand men. Give them beer, football, and that's it, and a couch.
Stereotype.
It's been stereotyping. So yeah, I don't know. I had this thing that maybe it could be like something free of the past, or how what could be the tricks and tips of not letting the past influence you, because most of us are. That was like during the stream I was getting the ideas. Well, we can also check what other topics did we wrote down, go from there. We can also talk about, I don't know, failure seems top shit.
Failures.
How to approach failures, and why do we there's a lot to cover in that. That is a broad area, and we could feel failure every moment of the life, or we could be it's easier to feel like that you're a failure. It's like with basically everything you do, if you compare yourself to another human being, you're a failure. There's always somebody better than you, except if you're Michael Jordan. I don't know. But yeah, maybe that's it. Or we could cover hard work. I don't know. I have to go to the toilet. Alex, talk to the chat,
Oh my
and I
God,
and
no.
I will take a little longer because I need to do 5 push-ups.
Okay, very good. Okay, Mrs. JP, you just said about putting your past in your present. Yeah, that could be also the topic, but how do you think about failures? I think that is also interesting to cover up with two girls. So for them, that will be the first time. So yeah, it should be something that they feel comfortable about it, you know. So any else have something to suggest before Mr. JP comes from the bathroom? It's now like, or can you tell me how was it today's podcast? Just to check up if you find something that you can use tomorrow or in your life. It's like three.
Why are you being quiet? What
I'm
is
not
that?
being quiet. I'm
Okay.
asking chat, but yeah, I'm not a streamer, man.
You're not
I'm not, you know,
you don't know how to
like being
interact
big
with
brother
people.
on me yeah, I know how to interact, but you know, I don't see them. You know, it's like different thing for me. It's like, you know, you can talk. I'm like, being like big brothers think, you know. Everybody
Yeah,
look at me. I don't know who is looking at me, and you know
you will
that's
never
kind
know.
of
That's the thing of the stream. You don't
yeah,
know, but people are just there,
yeah.
and
I'm just, you know,
you're getting comfy
getting
with it.
used to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
getting comfy. You know, today I think I was quite comfy. How do you think about it?
Okay, so Mr.
You are a
JP
pro.
said, like you're reading my mind. I just wanted to write the next podcast should be about putting your past in your present.
Yeah,
What would putting your past in your present? I mean, that's what you do
or in the future.
unconsciously. Yeah, I would say putting your past in the past. That would be the thing.
Putting your
Yeah, but, no, it's like something happens to you in the past. You make a decision, and then you're living that decision. That means past is past decision is basically in your future, and your life has a set of how it will go. It's like you can
yeah,
do anything about it, you know. So and how to put that decision in the past, and that you can actually create your life from nothing. That's like that's an awesome thing to do. So a lot of people, we said romantic relationship, there's a lot of people who are single and they think they have it covered, figured out. Like I thought that I have it figured out before I did the forum and stuff like that. I thought, yeah, I have that covered, no problem. I know what is going on. I didn't have a clue what the fuck is going on. It was like I didn't know that I resented my schoolmate at the age 13 something, and that I was put it on all the women in my life, and it was like a set of driven course. Women are not to be trusted, and so that is always good. So Jake P wrote, habits are always a good topic to have because we all have habits, good or bad. It's just perception of other people. And Broxy said, yeah, you should expand on habits, maybe like specifics, like how to build a healthy eating habit, for example. Uh, yeah, maybe we can do that because probably one of the co-hosts will be a girl who is like professional in that. Uh, Others will just put their perspectives into it. So I don't know that we would expand on habits like specifics, how to build a. I mean, that is one thing me and Alex were thinking about the podcast, that we won't have a podcast. Uh, we won't have the podcast on how to. because you have that all over Google. You have that all, there is a lot of how-to things, and basically I'm not the master in do that. So more like should be a topic, maybe something that Mike Wood wrote, is what about expectations and how that affects your life. That is a good topic. We can cover
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that is
I felt that.
that is a brilliant topic, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It's like, because expectations, that is the path to the dark side. Yeah, it really, yeah. So Braxos, I appreciate what you're saying. It's just like that is one thing that we said we are not gonna do it. Even when we are thinking about the name, or when we are structuring down what to tell, sometimes it comes up how to, but then we say, hey, we said we're not gonna do that. So
Yeah.
we are putting that out of each other's mind. It's like, because I don't know what will work for you or what won't work for you, and how can I say how to do something, how to run a 10-mile. It might work for Mike Wood, but it might kill Braxos, my how to. Do you get it? So that is not what we are doing here. We're only sharing from our
Our
experience.
experiences.
Yeah, so that you guys get what we learned and what we are doing it, and then you can test it on yourself and you see if it works for you. Awesome. If it doesn't, let it go. So yeah, we can do expectations. That's a great topic. Thank you, Mike Wood. Do you all agree?
Yeah. I think that expectation is very good topic to cover up with how girls have what kind of expectation and what we do, and we can talk about it.
We can put that on so many topics, guys. We can also bring a little bit of romantic relationships back in.
Expectations.
We can get into the women's mind. What do they expect of us, men? And I tell you, the answer is Clown Ninja. Remember that, what I said today, and we check that next week, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Clown
It's
Ninja.
a Clown Ninja is the answer. But we don't tell them because they're probably not watching it today. So we don't tell them. And next week, we'll see what the answer is. What do they expect of us? That will be that is a good thing. But we can also cover so many things. It's going to be awesome. Lit. Great. So
that's it.
Yeah. Alex has to go to bed. It's almost already 11. So,
Yeah.
to put it on him,
Yeah, you put on me. Yeah, I'm just
put the pressure on Alex. All right, GG guys. Thank you, Mike Wood. Thank you everybody for chatting. The mods, the Mike, the missus, and everybody else who were watching and didn't say anything. Next time, say something. Don't just watch it. But if you just like to watch it, watch it. I mean, it just brings much. The point of the streaming is that you're interactive with the streamer or whoever is here. But yeah, you can watch it as a TV as well and have a blast in that. So yeah, otherwise, no, there is no judging in my community. The only thing that leads this community is respect. So that's also what I said to my mods. If you see it's respectful, you keep the comment or whatever people are writing. If you see it's not respectful, I trust you, throw it out. I'm not even gonna check it. I that is two things: trust, respect, and yeah. So don't you guys worry. And there is no taboo topics in this community. We can talk and share anything and about anything, as long, I would say, it is from experiences or point of views that doesn't insult somebody. If it's like a point of view, I think this and this is like that. Nobody cares. I mean, I don't, and we don't. So yeah, that's it. See you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. It's gonna be pew pew in the Verdansk. It's gonna be I think we're gonna play tournament on Saturday. I don't know. Mike will just need to confirm that, but Assassino is up for it. So yeah, it's gonna be probably some more trainings. So yeah, we did good on Saturday. I will put that in as well. We did good. We were third in kills in the tournament, but we were 10 overall because we didn't put placements in. So we need to work on placements, and yeah, then we are in the top 5, top 4, top 3, might even win some, which would be awesome. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. And then on Wednesday there is a talk show at 3 p.m. already, because the guest Lawrence J, he's living in Bali. So just so
Oh.
you guys know, he's a Canadian who lives who lived in Russia for quite a long time in Moscow, and then now he's living in Bali, and he's teaching yoga and stuff like that. Really, really interesting guy, passionate guy about yoga. He I think he invented a new yoga style which is called hot yoga, or I don't know, something. He will explain it more, on Wednesday. Not getting into it without, he will say it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a really cool one, and he's a fluent English speaker, so that's it's like the first one, like really into it. So yeah, okay, and that's it. And then some more Call of Duty action, and then on the weekend tournament. And what else is there? Yeah, there will be
What is on
some
Sunday?
some. It's probably gonna be Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, for after you take your time, then it's gonna be the tournament after 9 a.m. The joke earlier. So you can watch it from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Saturday is the
Okay.
tournament. We just need to agree all on board, and then we go. So yeah, also Mike Rood, we learn a lot having those conversations that you usually don't have. Yeah, true that. That's also, podcasts, and what I'm bringing up here, it's exactly that. I want to bring something that we usually don't talk about, but is important to people, and we are having these
Hmm.
questions and topics in my mind, and why not talk about them? So yeah. It's 11:01. Alex should be in bed 1 minute ago,
I'm
guys.
sleepy.
So that means it's gonna be outro, and it's gonna be Hero the Rookie with the little things
Yeah.
always until they make a new song. It's my cousin's band, and he also said that they will make a new intro and outro for this stream. So I can't
Okay.
wait that they created that. So yeah, but until then,
Yeah.
see you tomorrow. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Thank you, Mike Wood.